Hello friends, today I am going to show you how to deploy the managed instance in Azure. To deploy the managed instance, we need to set up the point-to-site connectivity or site-to-site connectivity. For now, I will go with the point-to-site connectivity, and this managed instance will support both private and public network. By default, and the recommended one is like a private network. So whenever we try to connect, by default DNS zone will be added to the managed instance name as shown in the below here. You can see this in the video. And I would like to discuss the few networking basics. We have two main internet protocols. One is IPv4 and second one is IPv6. Like IPv4 is a 32-bit and IPv6 is a 128-bit, and IPv4 is an outdated and but still we are reusing that because of there is no technical knowledge regarding IPv6 in every stage, so we are still facing issues in adapting to the IPv6. In IPv6 we have more than 300 trillion IPs like that. Okay. There is an organization called IANA, Internet Assigned Numbers Authority, who is going to take care of this dividing and assigning the numbers, protocols and everything. So the organization has divided this IPv4 32-bit address into 5 major classes. One is like class A, class B, and class C, class D, and class E. Class A starts with 0.0 to 127, and we have we like 16 codes and 72,000 or like 7 lakhs or 72,224 nodes. These many computers we can connect in class A. Coming to class B, it starts with 128 to and end with 191. Here we have 65,534 nodes, means computers. These many computers we can connect using this class B IP address. Coming to class C, 192 starts with 192 and ends with 223. Here in this case we have only 254 nodes will be there. These many computers or devices we can connect using this IP address. And coming to class D and class C, class D is reserved for multicasting or developing the protocols, and class E reserved with the military purpose and development purposes. Okay, so in the IP address, these are all the public IP addresses. Okay, in the public IP address also we have private IP addresses. So in the class A, it starts with 10 to and yes with 10 to 25. And coming to class B, okay, it starts with 127 to 172.16 to 172.31. All these are considered as a private IP address, and default, see, whenever I will show you here. Clear? I will show you. CMD. If I type ipconfig, I will get the private IP address. Here you see the Ethernet wireless. I have connected through wireless, right? So now we need to see the wireless. Need to go little bit down. See, this is my private address. See, my router has NATed with the class C IP address. That's the reason I am getting the private IP address. Okay, see, if you see that and go back here Google and type what is my IP address. See, this is my private public IP address. So if I have any additional computer or anything, I will get this IP address, not these are like 192.168.0.13 IP address. Okay, so all these IP addresses, these are private IP addresses, are linked to the my public IP address. For example, if I visit type like www.google.com here from my this computer like that. So actually the request goes to first it will go to the 192 series.0.12, and then it goes to this public IP address. From this public IP address to it directly goes to the Google. Okay, so what I mean to say is like all the private IP addresses will be NAT to the one public IP addresses. What you have, one or two, one or many, how many IP addresses you have. Okay, these are the point to site configurations, point to site configuration steps. First we need to install Windows 10 SDK software development kit. Why? Because we need to have updated make certification program. Okay, so I will show. I already downloaded that. That is not that much of complicated. If you type that Windows 10 development, you will get that, and you need select all the features and then click on install. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to create the virtual network and go to portal and type that virtual network here. Okay, click on that. I don't have any IP any resource group right now, so I am creating as a like test. Click OK. Now I want to deploy this in South Central. Okay, just select that either East US. Okay, see this? Yeah, okay, I am okay with that. What is the name I want to give? Like I will see here. Like the name can be anything. Why? Because I am familiar these all these words, right? So that's the reason I am giving all this. Okay. No space will be required. Click next. So here it will asking like the by default these many IP addresses you can use in this subnet, but I will go with my own IP address, my own private IP address. I'm going to configure my virtual VNet with this 10 series. Okay, 10.5. Okay, no space will be there. Yes, done. And click subnet. So type subnet 01 and type 10.5.1.0 or some. I just want to reconfirm 0/24. Okay, click. I am leaving all these non-parameters endpoints as default. Okay, click next. I am adding one more subnet. Like I will leave that. I will create later. Okay, so click next. I am not going to select any one this. Okay, let's keep it the default. Click on review and create. Validation is successfully. Click create. So virtual window was created. Okay, no problem. Right, now we need to click on subnets. So here what I need, we can have n number of virtual networks, and if you want to communicate between two virtual networks, we need to peer them. By what are the servers we have within the subnet? Okay, they can communicate each other. Between we need to communicate within the subnet. No need. By default they will communicate. Within the to communicate between one subnet to another subnet, we need to have gateway subnet. Okay, click on that gateway subnet and create like 2.0/24. Just want to reconfirm that. Yes, okay. So I'm leaving this all these parameters to none only. Click save. Yeah, we have created all this thing as gateway subnet as well. This is availability dependent or dynamic use. Okay, these many IPs I have. Now to communicate with on-prem SQL Server, to communicate with on-prem network, we need to have virtual network gateway. So let's go that. Type virtual network gateway. Come down. Click on create virtual network gateway. So name can be anything. Just I will to remember easy what the resource it is actually it is. So I'm keeping the like VPN gateway. So where I have created the virtual network, in the same region I have to deploy the virtual network as well. I have this thing, right? Here East US. I have East US. So where is the East US? So East US. I need to deploy in the East US. So in the SQ, I will select the history. Anyone you can select. Okay. For the practical purpose, I am selecting gate 1 gateway. VPN gateway 2. It means how many redundancy networks we have. Okay. Now select the virtual network gateway to be get map. Okay. Okay, this is the your public IP address. Give the public. Okay, type that. Any name can be anything. Okay. Click review. So this will take more than 30 minutes. Okay. So meanwhile we will continue with the other steps. Okay, now we have created. Now what we need to do is we need to visit this link. Okay, go copy that link and paste in the run command. Here it is. So it is right. So yeah. Yeah. So based on the what kind of SDK you have installed, so depending on that, these number folder versions will get changed. So select the highest one, click on that, select 64-bit and see that make certificate is there or not. Make certificate is there here. Now what we need to do, type CMD and select as a run as administrator, click S. Now copy this URL and go to this one, type CD and paste the URL to change to the path. Okay, now go back to the document and now we are creating the certificate. This is a syntax. Okay, so if you want to change anything here, you can change the name itself of your name like here. Okay, and if you want more details on what are the syntax, just type make set in the Google, so that it will give the what are the definitions of all these like parameters. Just go to that and paste it here and press enter. We have created the root certificate. Now come back to the client certificate, the same thing, copy that and paste it. Okay. Now we need to export the public and private certificates. Okay. Like type certificates here, click manage user certificates, click on personal, click on certificates. Okay. Here this is the root certificate, right click on that, task, export, click on next. I don't want to export this as a private key. Next, select this base 24, select and type as a root. Okay. Now come to client certificates, all task, export, and you want to export this as a private key. Have exported the certificate as well. Okay. Now we need to add the client IP address protocol in the virtual network gateway. Let's wait for that to get complete. Just copy that and go back to the portal. Still it is deploying. Now we successfully deployed the virtual network gateway. And now we need to click on point site configuration. Click on configure now. Here paste that I pool and select the SSTP. And what is the authentication? Azure certificate only, right? Yeah. Click on our certification. Click type root, and what we need to do here is like copy this into a separate folder to be in a safe side. Okay. What I'm doing, open notepad and drag it the root certificate into the notepad. So remove the begin certificate and this end one as well. Okay. Copy from W to this mi, copy and paste it here and click save. We have successfully saved the configuration. Now click we need to download the VPN client. Click on that. Okay. Now go to downloads. Okay. Click alt. Yep. Click OK. Now open that. Extract files and select IMD64 and click run as administrator. Click yes. Click yes. Minimize all the buttons and click on visit here. Now here click on that, click on Harshavinet, connect, click connect, click yes. we successfully connected to the Subnet VPN. Okay, now our job is, now we need to deploy the managed instance. Okay, keep this tab open and open another tab. Click on SQL Managed Instances. Click Managed Instance. Now select the resource group. Now we need to install. Click on text. Okay. Type like a text demo 08. I want to deploy in the US to US. Okay, with the minimum configuration. General purpose 4 week course, 32 GB is enough for me. And select this I for benefit. Confirm. Click locally storage. Click apply. Click review on. Now let's see other networking option. Click on basics. Okay, now we need to create a username SQL admin. Okay, set the password. Click on networking. So where I need to deploy this one, I need to deploy in this Subnet subnet 1. Okay, now I will keep that proxy. I need to connect with the public endpoint as well. The main motto of this video is to deploy the managed instance and need to connect with the private and as well as public. Click yes. Click internet. Okay. Click review on. Great. See here you all see deploying managed instance is a long running option that may taking up to 6 hours to get complete. Click create. Now after 6 the deployment of managed instance got successful. Click on go to resource. Now here you can see that my managed instance is ready to connect. So let's check whether I am connected to the internet or not. Just connect to the VPN. Okay, launch SMS. Click yes. Now yeah, copy that host file, paste it here, click as authentication, SQL admin. I have connected to the managed instance using private name. Okay, private resolution. So why? Because here it is my host mi zone. Okay, so sorry, DNS zone. Now come to here, come to networking. Here you can see my public point is already connected, right? So just copy that and paste it here and enter the password. And try to connect. I have issue here. Let's check that. See, there's on the port as energy rules are opened here. What is the error? Network error. So now what I need to do? 33,000 ports should be enabled, right? So there is no communication established. Now what I need to do? Copy that 332 and go to that networking manage instance, click home, virtual networks. Not here, click energies. Now go to that, click home, go to manage instance here, inbound traffic to be open into inbound traffic, right? So come to down here, paste it here. Enable, now can't. Go back to this thing. Okay, so now here we have enabled right here, so click on that cache rule, and that. Now what I need to do here, I need to allow. Okay, now just add your IP address at the end, comma, paste that IP, click save. Now see, if you see that here, you will get recommended. See these many, you are seeing the warnings. Okay, now what I need to just try to connect now. Yeah, I have connected to the managed instance. One is like with private network, another one is public network. Okay, but I would like to see mention you that go to energies. So I don't want, I mean that I need to change this number. Okay, need to service tag internet. Okay, so what I need to do here is like I see many warnings right here. So I want to remove this port number here. Okay, and I need to change this priority to 109. Okay, need to click save. Add what more, click service tag, start internet, and now add you that port only. Okay, like 3322. See that 3342, right? Sorry, 3342. Okay, now add the priority number to 108. Okay, sorry, I need to give right here 9. So there is already what number is set, just we need to refresh that. Then 108 is there. Click add, click service tag internet and now give the port number as like 108. Sorry, field right here 3342. Name is like 33 port enable. Okay, just click add. Why I have given that low priority is like, see for example low number will give the higher priority, so that's the reason I have changed to the 108. Okay, Now go back this to this one, disconnect this public network and connect once again. Oh, sorry, this one has given a priority, right? So port number, service tag, right? Any destination port range, the here you need to I need to give like a 3342. Okay, click save. Click refresh and try to connect. Still I am facing error, right? So click cancel. Just I want to remove this one. Click add any. So service tag internet stores to destination, any destination port range is 3342. Priority is 108. Name is 3342 enabled. Okay, I think I given anything, right? I click add. Now open freshly and try to connect. Everything is works fine now. Okay, now we have successfully connected through private and public network. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.